They plan them months and weeks ahead, years ahead, man. You got to get the catering, you got to get the guests,
Food,
yeah.
food, drinks, seating arrangements.
You know, shit.
It said, "Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage." So those servants went out into the highways and gathered together all as many as they found, both bad and good. And the wedding was furnished with guests. And it says, and when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there was a man which had not on a wedding garment. He said unto him, Friend, how camest thou in hither with not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then said the king to the servants, Bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness. There should be weeping and gnashing of teeth. For many are called, and few are chosen, but few are chosen.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's self-explanatory. Few are called, or many are called, but few are chosen. Everybody has a garment. Everybody ain't gonna make it. Everybody can put on their garment. Ain't all gonna make it. Because in the last days, you're gonna have some that don't get to it. And it's what it is. I pray I ain't.
Right. I'm here to do the work. Hoping the Lord have mercy on us, man. That mercy he had on David. I had one. This is Ephesians chapter 3, and I'll start at the top. For this cause I, Paul, the prisoner of Yahushua Mashiach, for you Gentiles. Speaking about Israelites that were living like heathens. Those that type of Gentile in that context. If ye have heard of the dispensation of grace of Yahweh, which is given me to you, Ward. At the end of to you, Ward. How that by revelation he made known unto me the mysteries, as I wrote before in few words, whereby when ye read ye may understand my knowledge in the mystery of Mashiach, which in other ages was not made known unto the Son of Men, as it is now revealed unto his holy apostles and prophets by the Spirit.
Revealed.
That the Gentiles should be fellow heirs and of the same body and partakers of his promise in Hamashiach by the gospel.
Gentiles talking about Israelite foreigners, or Gentiles meaning they don't partake in the customs of regular Israelites. The scriptures tell you when you don't do that, you consider it as a heathen. So how can a heathen be joined into the promises of the Lord, or the covenant, if you will? It would make the Lord a liar.
Verse 7, whereof I was made a minister according to the gift of grace of Yahweh given unto me by the effectual working of his power. Unto me who am less than the least of all saints is this grace given, that I should preach among the Gentiles the unsearchable riches of Mashiach.
Yeah, because when you're preaching amongst the Gentiles, it's a vetting process. You weed them out. Somebody, hey, we're preaching a group of people, a sea of people. But some people gonna walk away.
Heard one thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, it's not gonna resonate, like you tell you in Romans. It's not gonna resonate with their spirit in this thing. That's why you have Israelites who look like other nations. They can get.
They be with it, yeah. Verse 9, and to make all men see what is the fellowship of the mystery, which from the beginning of the world hath been hid in Yahweh, who created all things by Yahweh Shah Mashiach.
Most High, he's hiding his face from us. He sent his son to deal with us. And he's making intercession with the Most High now. He's not dealing with us.
And you got to go through him.
Oh, yeah.
That brother read a scripture earlier. What did it say? No man go to the Father but by me. You got to go through him.
Most High was going to do away with Israel. He said, hey, get out of here. A lot of people say, look, now, it can't be a savior because look at his people right now. Look at him.
Yeah, look at his
Speak of
people
the
right
devil.
now. Look at his people over there, little Butch.
You know, if he got us out here, he must don't love us. He left us to deal with what we doing now because it's miserable. Yeah, it is. It's a punishment.
Right. That's what our people don't understand. You're in punishment. When you had that in your mind, I know for me it was easier for me to, oh yeah, okay, now I see why. And then when you start applying yourself and trying to be better in the scriptures and follow the law, statutes, and commandments, you will see how he is working on your behalf.
Mindset.
Yeah, you will see. Like, damn, I could have just been fucked up right here. Like, oh, damn, this person didn't know me from a can of paint, and they came through on my behalf and hit, like, you know, it's so many instances, you know. But it comes from believing and actually applying it and you know, doing the best that you can, man. The Lord ain't gonna put more on you than you can't bear. But our people don't even want to come up out of their comfort zone with it, though.
No, they've chosen evil now.
God.
They good against evil. They're taking heed to evil now. Totally. There's no records. There's no. Some of them, you just know, bro. They done. You can try to.
Yeah.
Hey, I was on the game yesterday, day before, and you know we playing, you know, Call of Duty. And, you know, as a team, I'm just getting on them about stuff. And then I was like, yeah, you see, that's the problem with Jake. Jake don't want to listen. You know, I was just, you know. And then he's like, see, that's what. Why is it that you Israelites, y'all always do that? Y'all always getting on us like we just the bad thing. It's not just about us. And I told him, I said, no, it's not about that. It's about accountability, man. You got to get on. You pretty much say you got to get on yourself, your own people, before you want to go at the other nations. And the only way to really correct the issues, you got to call it out.
Yeah.
If bait thy cause thy neighbor, go to thy neighbor with thy faults. If you expect change, you got to say something. So you got to call out the wickedness of Jake. You got to, and you got to kind of try to force them out of that bad habit. You know, out of their little comfort zone of just being wicked. You got to call them out on it. Like, hey, bro, that ain't right. You should stop saying that. You should stop acting like that. You should stop doing this. You got to call them out on it. That's the only way to get them to push it out of them.
That's why it's so vexing to be around them, because our people are a culprit with people around them that do wickedly. And they bat their eye at it, but you see them, you're like, you're not gonna tell them that that's wicked? And, or like, hey, that's a transgression, man. They just fan it off, or they'll justify it for somebody around them, and they back in their mind, they know it's off. And look, it's
accepted.
It's their own person. Look, they gonna do what they gonna do. I know they crazy. Look. There's no, you ain't helping your people out, your brothers out.
Why you running like that?
Especially when it come to wickedness, man. Especially when
The other nation,
to
that's why.
That's evil.
Yeah.
That's a flimsy motherfuckers.
You running like that?
flat foot ass boy.
Ain't
catch
enough
nobody,
American
man.
dad and shit.
Roger. Yeah, like especially if it's being normalized and
Cause you used to do
everybody doing it, and now you know even stuff that you knew was fucked up back then, but nowadays it's like it's accepted and it's pushed. Like my little sister be coming at me, like
that. This voting shit.
yeah, dad.
You look at, you used to be like, okay, Jake trying to, but it's like Biden. You look
Yeah,
at the
you
people
know.
and shit. You can't bat your eye. You can't.
Man, you better
can't-
just
they don't.
stay home, man. But you know they try to make you feel guilty because you side with righteousness. I don't give a damn about all the feelings and emotions. It's got time to tell me, well, you gonna blame the downfall of the parents on the black woman and all that. I said, bro, they had a hand in it. They took the bait. What happened as a result of you taking the bait?
You said that, bro.
You know? Yeah.
Well, hey, somebody told me one I'll never forget. Oh, I didn't vote for Obama last time. They said you're taking our people back or something. You're holding our people back. He said some word. He said
You setting our people back.
yeah, he said our people back because all people's died and votes
Yeah.
for this.
Hey, I'll tell people.
that
I'll tell
is-
people when there's election. I'll tell them to their face, hell no, I didn't vote. I want you to try to fight with me now. I'm gonna hit you with these scriptures. Hell no, I didn't vote. How you gonna? Why ask a Jake if we gonna vote? Especially now.
Right.
Well, yeah. Trump
But
has
Biden
COVID.
is promising, just like the other 45 promised. Not going for it.
Right. What George Bush say? You fooled me once, shame on you. You fooled me twice, shame on me.
For me, 46
Fool me
times.
can't get fooled again. Like,
But he fucked it up though.
oh
He
yeah.
fucked it up.
Yeah, he said some